Hey, I'm Lily and welcome to my Substack. Here at the Morning Ritual, we're all about using daily practices, little rituals to help you live more in alignment with what it is that you want and to just live more in alignment with yourself. So today I'll be guiding you through a little practice, about a 5 to 7 minute meditation on setting intentions. We are joined by my bulldog Roseanne, so fingers crossed she's on our best behavior for you. But yeah, she teaches me how to relax. So before we get into the practice, I just want to clarify and remind you the difference between intentions and goals. So goals, which I love goal setting, nothing wrong with goals, but they are future focused. So there's a gap between where you are right now and where you want to be. So in that gap, we can feel a sense of urgency, like we're not doing enough, like there's so much to do, and that takes us out of the present moment. So intentions, on the other hand, they are all about presence. And they're not so interested in, they're not about what we want to do. They're more about how we want to show up and why we want to show up. So intentions are much more about process over product, presence over perfection, and they help just soften the pressure and the expectation. So that's what today is about, is taking off the pressure and getting back into alignment with our why and with how we want to feel as we go through the rest of the day. Okay, so you could actually do this practice however you want. You might listen to this as you walk. You might be driving. You might choose to sit down or lay down. Of course, if you're driving or walking, ignore all of my cues to close the eyes and turn your attention inwards. Okay, because that's how we're going to start. So get comfortable, and then if it's safe to do so, close down the eyes. And let's really arrive into this new moment. So for the next few minutes, just placing your responsibilities off to the side. Your to-do lists, even your goals. And just start to land into your practice and into this moment. My favorite way to land into presence is by just feeling the support beneath me. So right now, notice how your body's touching the support beneath you. And then invite an undoing, so you could really drop into that support. So relax your jaw. And over the next few breaths of time, let your shoulders melt away from your ears. And then you might be able to soften in your hip flexors and relax in your glutes and really let your hips rest heavy on the earth. Another way I like to land into the present is through the breath. So we'll take 3 breaths of arrival. So inhale more fully, more deeply. And then exhale out the mouth and just let go. Twice more, breathing in. Breathing out. Once more, just breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. So now just noticing how you feel energetically, emotionally. And this practice and meditation in general is not about escaping how we feel. It's actually about really giving yourself space to feel into what's alive for you right now. So just take a moment to do that. Having full acceptance for what's coming up for you, how you're feeling. No need to go into storytelling mode, just sitting with how you feel. Maybe even bring one word to mind to describe how you feel. Lovely. So, in a couple minutes, when we end this practice, you're going to go back to your day, whatever it is that looks like. And now I want you to ask yourself, how do I want to feel as I go through the rest of the day? How do I want to feel? Energetically, emotionally? How do I want to feel? And that might be confident, relaxed, curious, present. Maybe you just want to feel enough. And then turn that into a short positive phrase that could be an I am statement. I am confident. I am enough. I am present. And if that feels like a stretch, maybe it's an invitation. Like, I call in more presence. I aim to be more confident. Once you have your short little phrase, I want you to ask yourself, why? Why do I want to feel that way? And you can ask yourself why again and kind of peel back the layers. Okay, why that? And see if you can really distill the why. The last part of this practice is to visualize yourself moving through the day with that intention of yours. Really, what would it look like? What would it feel like? Watch it play out. You might pick a specific scenario. Awesome. Now just come back to that short phrase. We're going to place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. And we'll use the breath and we'll use that visualization to imagine that you are just breathing in that intention into every cell of your body and then clearing out any resistance, any doubt. Because Lord knows resistance can come in hard when we are setting intention. So just clearing that out, okay? One hand on belly, one hand on heart. 3 breaths. Inhale fully and deeply. And let it go. Clear it out. Twice more, filling your body with breath and with that intention of yours. Letting it go. And once more, full deep breath in. And clear it out. If your eyes are closed, you can flutter them open. If you are laying down, you can join me seated. And if it feels safe to do so, like if your hands are not on the wheel, then you can sweep your arms out, breathe in and stretch. And then hands to heart. Awesome. So I thank you so much for joining me, for being a subscriber to the morning ritual. I used to do these practices on my podcast, The Morning Ritual, but now the podcast is for conversations only. There's solo episodes where it's just you and then there's interview episodes. A lot of those interviews I film right here in my studio in London. So yeah, the practices, the meditations are now living on the Substack. So they're still free, but there is the option to become a paid subscriber. And our paid subscribers get access to a private group chat and also a monthly gathering where we just, oh, hello, Rosie. Monthly gathering where we will meet for 45 minutes and we'll practice, we'll write, we'll chat, and we'll just gather in community, which can really, really help integrate these practices into normal life. Our next gathering is Wednesday, September 17th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if you want to join, feel free to just become a paid subscriber and you will get the link for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful day.